There was a story many, many years ago of a man who decided to play a practical joke. I think it was G.K. Chesterton, but don't quote me on that. And he wrote a letter to his friends which simply said, "Flee, everything is discovered." And then he waited to see what would happen. Every single one of them left town. And this proves the point that we all have sin. And our greatest fear is not the consequences of the sin, but what would happen if that sin was discovered. But here's the truth. God already knows your sin. Proverbs chapter 28 verse 13 says, "No one who conceals their transgression will prosper, but the one who confesses and forsakes them will obtain mercy." It's very hard when you've got a secret that burns inside of you. You live in fear. You start to avoid people. You start to act differently because that sin will rob you of everything that is good. And what the scripture is simply saying is, God knows you have a sin. You're not going to surprise him by one day saying, "By the way, Lord, did you know this?" Confession is when you agree with the Lord that it is a sinful behavior. Every night as Christians, we should look through our day, look through our words, our actions, our thoughts, the things that we did that we know we shouldn't have done, and the things and the times where we didn't do what is right. And we need to bring them to the Lord and agree that they were wrong. But the second thing is to forsake them, and then you'll obtain mercy. To just confess them and continue doing them, you end up wasting your time because the sin and the effect of that sin is still in your life. Take, for example, gathering with our brothers and sisters. That's something we should do. We should gather not just to be in church, but to worship the Lord once a week, keep a Sabbath holy. We very quickly forget that. And many people have come to the point where they don't think that that's a sin anymore. But when we realize it's a sin and we confess it and we return, we find the blessing of what it is to be in the presence of the Lord and stand before him naked and unashamed again. God doesn't want our sin to destroy us. He died so that we could be set free from our sin. It's only us who hold on to it and therefore remain in chains. God bless and have a great day.